A new update has arrived to GTA Online this week, which has brought about the usual game changes along with a few really good discounts. And today on the show, we're going to be talking about those discounts, and I will be giving you guys a review and a breakdown of some of the best purchases that you can acquire this week in GTA Online. This video is all about what to buy and also about what to avoid buying this week. As usual, I like to talk about any properties that are on discount, but we don't have any this week, and we only have 4 vehicle discounts, 2 of which I think are really good. One is just honestly okay, and then one is not so great. But nonetheless, we'll be jumping into them all, so let's get started. If you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online and Rockstar Games, then please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So starting off with our first discount, we have 30% off the Invetero Coquette BlackFin. You can actually purchase this vehicle at Premium Deluxe Motorsport this week. The Invetero Coquette BlackFin in GTA Online is a pretty awesome car in my opinion. You get that robust V8 engine that comes with it, and that ensures some impressive acceleration and a pretty solid top speed for its class. It boasts superior handling compared to its predecessor, which is the Coquette Classic, and it does outperform many other muscle cars in this regard as well. While it generally offers a more stable control system, some difficulties may arise when you're cornering or you're just riding those curbs, which is going to occasionally lead to loss of control with this car. Despite not being the fastest in its category, the BlackFin does compensate for it with its ability to navigate those corners swiftly and with reduced risk of spinning out, and this makes it an overall really good choice for muscle car racing, particularly on tracks with more bends and fewer straightaways. Now it does stand out with a distinctive engine and deceleration sound, adding a more unique mechanical characteristic reminiscent of the Sterling GT or the Virgo, which in my opinion are some of the best sounding cars in this game. And just briefly talking about the design and customization here, this car is amazing looking. You get elements blended from the 1956 or 57 or even the 61 or 62 Chevrolet Corvette, Nash Healey, and Austin Healey 3000, which is especially noticeable in the front grille and the side vents. You get that fish-like design which features a chrome-grilled front, circular headlamps, and a curved removable roof. The sides display fender flares, chrome trim, and that classic Coquette lettering, leading to a rear end with Coquette Classic taillights and distinctive Coquette and BlackFin badging. Now the interior cues take inspiration from the Dominator as well as the Vigoro in this game, and the color scheme splits between primary and secondary hues, which are accented by unique black wired style wheels with red center caps. So overall, this vehicle is pretty awesome. Definitely recommend you pick it up. But moving on, we also have 30% off the ADIOS Cognoscenti 55 Armored, which is also available at Premium Deluxe Motorsport this week. The standard Cognoscenti 55 with the shorter wheelbase offers some nice performance compared to the OG Cognoscenti you may be familiar with. You get a decent acceleration rate and an impressive turning radius and effective braking power with this car as well, which is impressive feats for a car of its size and weight because this vehicle is pretty large. And additionally, the vehicle does maintain good traction, which enables it to handle high-speed cornering with minimal loss of control. But when it comes to the armored variant, you may be thinking, is there much of a difference besides the armor? Well, compared to the standard counterpart, you do get further improved acceleration here, though the turning radius and capabilities are slightly less impressive due to that added weight, and it's equipped with another V8 engine in this game, but it is rear-wheel drive, so keep that in mind. In terms of durability, this vehicle can withstand significant damage. It survives either one sticky bomb, one homing or rocket launcher missile, a grenade for example, before a second such hit destroys it, and it can also endure around 200 rounds from a minigun or approximately 3 seconds of fire from a mounted minigun. The armored Cognoscenti 55 also shares its defensive capabilities with the armored XLS, which we talked about last week, as well as the armored Shafter or an armored Baller LE, so that's pretty cool as well. When it comes to this vehicle's design and customization, you get the swapped chrome accents of the base model for black plastic-like details, but you also get that silver badge that remains. The color scheme also mirrors that of the regular Cognoscenti 55, with the primary color covering the body and the interior stitching, and the secondary color which is applied to the hood, the roof, pillars, as well as the trunk. Now the interior also features a customizable trim color for the dashboard, seats, and door panels, and then the wheels are similar to the Drag SPL muscle rims from LS Customs, complete with high profile tires, so that's pretty awesome. Next, for number 3, we move on to 30% off the Ocelot Locust, for sale at the LS Car Meet as your test drive vehicle for this week. The Locust is a surprisingly fun and nimble car in GTA Online. It showcases impressive acceleration capabilities as well, solidifying its position among the faster sports cars in the game, and the Locust's swift acceleration ensures that you're going to be able to hold your ground against other high-performance rivals in races and other intense competitions. The Locust also achieves a really high and competitive top speed of around 119 miles an hour, which firmly places it in the ranks of other top sports car counterparts. While it may not claim the title of the absolute fastest sports car in the game, it does remain a force to be reckoned with on the streets, and one of the standout features of the Locust lies in the amazing handling it has. Its lightweight construction and well-balanced design grant it lots of agility and precision when cornering, and the Locust does respond promptly to either minimal or maximum driver inputs, which is going to allow those skilled drivers in this game to easily navigate those turns, weave throughout traffic, and maintain control. However, it is important to note that this car may exhibit some oversteer tendencies if you absolutely try and dive it into corners, so that's just going to necessitate some practice and finesse when taking those corners at those higher speeds if you're new to driving this car. When it comes to braking, this car also surpasses all my expectations for a sports car. It's got a really responsive braking system and delivers reliable stopping power. You're going to decelerate very swiftly with this car, and thanks to that lightweight build, you also enjoy a reduced stopping distance with this car, so honestly, don't worry about braking really late when driving this vehicle. And lastly, we have to talk about 30% off the Viseris Neo, which is also your test drive vehicle at the LS Car Meet this week, so that's where you can buy it. Owning the Viseris Neo in GTA Online does offer a driving experience comparable to something like the Italy GTO, because you get that four-wheel drive setup and an impressive acceleration here. Most notably, I think it stands out for its stability on rough and uneven surfaces and managing power slides well while maintaining control. However, the cornering capabilities on this car are pretty much inferior to other high-performance vehicles in the sports class. The Neo does shine with its remarkable top speed, but off-road driving obviously is going to be an absolute pain with this car because it's not meant for it, and you're going to lead to awful traction loss and control, honestly, both off and on the track, if you try and max this car out with diving into corners and things like that. But an interesting feature of the Neo is the inclusion of two advanced handling flags. One increases the suspension springiness, which is going to result in a bouncier ride and more body roll, and then you also get basically another flag that kind of doesn't do anything, so don't worry about it. Overall, the Neo is a compelling choice for those who value stability and acceleration, but honestly, this is kind of like a low-tier sports car in my opinion. I wouldn't really recommend picking it up. So when it comes to what I recommend you buy and what I recommend you avoid, definitely buy the Invetero Coquette BlackFin at Premium Deluxe Motorsport this week. Definitely pick up the Ocelot Locust at the LS Car Meet test drive vehicle section this week. I would avoid the Cognoscenti 55 Armored because I think there's a lot of other armored vehicles like Amani Tech which are better, and the Benefactor XLS you could just spawn through the CEO menu, things like that. Just isn't worth the price, but it is a fun vehicle if you want to try it. And then also I would consider buying the Viseris Neo. That's more of a niche sports car pick for those of you players out there who kind of want a different car to drive. You know, you're not interested in the absolute meta vehicles, things like that. Check out the Viseris Neo, but I wouldn't say it's absolutely 100% glaring worth a buy this week. But with all that said, we've reviewed every major discounted purchase in GTA Online with this week's weekly update. I'd love to know what you think about all of the limited time sales on vehicles for this week. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that being said, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video tomorrow. Adios, amigos.